Hi, welcome to Yellow Slate, your very own school search engine that helps you find the best schools for your kid based on various filters and parameters.
Today we have with us Mr. Pradeep, whose kid is studying in Vishwa Vidyapeeth Vikramashila, which is located in Bangalore. To get to know more details about the school and his experience so far, let's have a conversation with him. Hi, sir.
Hello, Vihari. Namaste.
So, to begin with, why this school in particular among the best schools that are available in Bangalore?
So when I was looking for schools for my kid in Bangalore, right, as you said, there are many schools within the Bangalore. I mean, in fact, in the metropolitan cities nowadays, there are abundance of schools with a lot of things going around, right? But my thought process was my son not to be in some kind of rat race where it's completely about academics. So I want to put him in a school where the culture is taught, especially our Indian culture, our Indian values are taught. It's something beyond academics, right? So when I was looking for something like that, the first thing that I looked for is Vishwa Vidyapeeth. But when I came here, talked to the staff, talked to the director madam, and when I learned about the school and their curriculum is defined, right? So it's a comprehensive approach of something beyond academics, right? So there is scope for sports, there is a scope for teaching Indian culture and values. I liked a lot of these things, right, which they put inside their curriculum. And also I have seen a lot of positive vibes, right, when I was in the campus talking to the people and getting to know more about the school. So that really inspired and then impressed me. So I thought, okay, maybe, the very first day I visited, I know the same evening I took the decision, hey, this is the right school for my kid, where he's just not learning the academics, but, he's going to go beyond that. And, I mean, in the current generation, right, what we see is academics is not just it's sufficient, right? So you have good scores, you have good merits, you go out, but that does not give you enough, right? So that's where you need to teach your children not just academics, but something beyond that, right? So this is one school where I thought this gives me this complete package where my kid can go enjoy himself, learn, and not just the academics, but also much more beyond that.
Got it, sir. So, each parent that I interacted with so far, especially talking about values here at Vishwa Vidyapeeth, can you be a little more elaborative, like what kind of values is being taught and how are they being taught?
So, I mean, if you see me, right, I mean, the way I'm dressed, I know that itself tells you, right? So there is a lot of engagement activity that they also do with the parents, right, to talk about, right? But coming back to your question, right, the way they taught to the children, the kids, how to greet, right? I mean, we all get influenced by the Western thing. That's not bad, right? But too much of that, forgetting our roots, forgetting where we are coming from, that's not right, right? So in Vishwa Vidyapeeth, they also teach children not just saying good morning, but also to say namaste, right? So every day when kids come to the school, the teachers, the staff at the gate, they greet them with namaste, good morning. And whenever the parents come in, it starts from there, right? That's just the beginning. There are so many things that they perform within the school as part of their curriculum, right? A lot of cultural activities, the dance programs, which is mostly about the Indian culture, right? So they conduct a lot of programs like intra-school things where, they encourage children to chant shlokas, to say Bhagavad Gita shlokas, to sing devotional songs. So all that is happening, right? In the last 2 years, I'm really amazed, the number of programs that they've conducted through the span of 1-2 years, right, in their curriculum, and inviting the parents to attend these things and encouraging the parents to engage with the children and also with the school programs that they're conducting. That's really impressive.
Got it, sir. So, how is the school's teaching style actually helping your kids' overall growth so far, as it's been 2 years since you associated with this?
So that is really good. I don't have any complaints, right? The teachers are very friendly, cooperative, and they understand the kids' needs, right? It's not everybody will be of the same, understanding levels, especially kids of lower kindergartens and play groups. So the teachers associate with the kids really well. They bond with them. They know what the kid needs, right? They support the kid with what he needs. So it's really impressive. No complaints on that.
Got it, sir. Can you also talk about the kind of food they are providing for the children?
Yeah, that's a good question, right? So another thing which impressed me to put my school in the VVP is the food. I heard a lot about their programs. So they grow the vegetables within their campus. They grow everything what they cook here, right? They use a lot of organic thing. And also they do not include any junk in their food menu, right? So that's really impressive. So it is really important in the current generation, right, that we teach our children, kids from the very young age, right, the good food habits, the healthy food habits, right. Now, in this current fast generation, we always tend to, go out, eat all the junk, right, and then we don't have time to take care of kids with the corporate lifestyle. At least the school is teaching that, and the kid is learning that from the very young age, and he knows what to eat, what not to eat. I'm not saying that you should avoid junk completely, which is not possible, but still, that's something being taught in the school, right? So my kid is going to have both the breakfast in the morning and also lunch in the afternoon, the two meals in school. So that's a lot of healthy food. He built a good appetite for it. He's happy, and we are also happy with him.
That's good to know, sir. Can you also talk about the kind of sports facilities they are providing at the school for the kids?
Yeah, there are multiple sports that they're providing as part of their curriculum program. So they teach yoga, Bhagavad Gita also as part of the curriculum. So they have swimming, they have taekwondo, there is skating class. So there are multiple options, right, that you can. Yeah, but for these young kids, I think it starts from, let's say, from UKG or first standards. Yeah, but there is a variety of sports that they offer as part of the. And they also have good tie-ups with some sports providers within the city, which are really good.
Got it. So here, your kid being a pre-primary kid, so what kind of extra care is the school taking to make sure that your kid is at a safe environment?
Sure. So my kid also goes in the school bus, so we operate for transport, right? So there are, support staff in the bus, right, who really take care of the kid. Once we put him in the bus, there is a tracking mechanism. We know where the kid is going. We know the drivers are trained enough, right? Once he reaches the school, we get a message saying that your kid is safely arrived. And even in the school, there are helping support staff throughout the day, helping the kids to take care of their needs. And as I said, right, teachers bond with the kids very closely. They welcome them from the entry point, take the kids to the classes, and take care of all the needs, right? And they always inform us in terms of anything, right? So they send us an email, they send us a text message, they call us, they let us know, and there's good communication that's happening, right? So if the kid is not feeling comfortable, they immediately let us know, hey, your kid is going through something, we're taking care of this, no need to worry. But whenever you can come pick him, right? So this is the kind of things that have been going, that I've gone through. But it's really good. I always believe that my kid is in the safe hands once I put him in the bus.
Great. So can you also talk about how frequent are these parent meetings being conducted, and what exactly is the kind of feedback that you receive from the school?
It happens twice in the year, biannual, based on the exam also that they go through, which happens every 6 months, 2 times in a year. So they let us know how your kid is doing, how he is developing his gross motor skills and other learning skills, right? So you can also ask questions on how your kid is doing in the school compared to how he is, because sometimes kids behave differently in school and differently at home. So we can communicate with them all those things. And we can tell them, hey, he needs some improvement in this area, or they would tell us, right, he needs some more care in this, which we can take care of when the kid is at home. So we have everything that's discussed openly and transparently, right? If we have any concerns with whatever, we can tell them, they take the feedback. And I've seen few things that we tell them, they also reciprocate and take it as a constructive feedback and take care of those actions as well.
Great. So if you have to suggest parents like what kind of extra care they need to take at home, especially in growing up a kid at a very early age, what would it be about?
The very one thing I would say, right, that will take care of 100 things. I don't have to tell 10 things, but give the kid time, give him the time, right? At this young age, the kid needs the time of the mother and the father, right? So they needs their care, their attention, right? So everything else that falls into place, right? Give your kid your time, whatever it is, 1 hour, 2 hour, just spend some time with the kid, trying to know him, what he has gone through, right? Give him support, give him, things that what he likes to do. So then everything should fall in place, right? The time is what is of essence, right? And then the current generation. So most of the parents, they do not have time, both the mother and father are working. They go through the work. There is a lot of stress there. They come home. They also need to take some rest, and the kid is around playing without, any attention from either the parent, right? So that's where I would say, give some time to the kid at home. Be it 30 minutes, be it 1 hour, right? Spend that good quality time with him, talk to him, communicate with him, understand what he is going through. You try to explain him what you want him to become. Just do this, and things will happen.
Great. If you also have to be a little critical and provide an honest feedback to the school where you feel like there's a scope for improvement, what is it about?
There is always scope for improvement, right? So yeah, it's too early for me, right? My kid is just 2 years, associated with the school for 2 years. So far, everything is going as planned, but there is always room for improvement in some areas. Where the one thing I liked about the school is, right, the values that they instilled, the discipline that they wanted the kids to follow, not just the kids, even the parents, right? The way they send the communication to the parents and the way that they want parents to behave in the school, because what we are is what we kids learn from. Okay, kids learn from us, right? So that's most impressive thing. I mean, especially to run a school of such big stature, it's always important the leader is running it with discipline, right? So the director madam, she's leading by the example. So I've spoken with her a lot of times, and the way that she is prepared for conducting all this, right, that's really impressive.
Great. Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining and sharing your experience so far. I'm sure this will help for parents who are looking for best schools in Bangalore.
Definitely. Thank you for bringing me here, and thank you.